We live in an age of fragmented attention. You're working, but your mind is on your phone. You're resting, but your mind is on your to-do list. We call it burnout, but in reality, it's a leak. Our mental energy is being drained by 1,000 tiny distractions. But what if the secret to world-changing breakthroughs isn't about working harder? What if it's about the art of quiet observation? Today, we look to the man who decoded the universe itself, Sir Isaac Newton. He didn't just see an apple fall. He had the rare, disciplined focus to ask why, while the rest of the world was looking elsewhere. Let's learn how to reclaim your mind using the laws of Newtonian focus. Module 1. The power of sustained thought. The quote, "If I have done the public any service, it is due to nothing but patient thought." Newton wasn't a magician. He didn't receive the laws of motion in a sudden flash of lightning. He arrived at them through what he called patient thought. In our world, we prize the quick fix and the life hack. But deep work isn't a hack. It's a commitment. When you feel the urge to switch tabs or check your notifications, remember that brilliance is a slow burn. It's the result of staying in the room with a problem long after everyone else has grown bored and left. The transition. But to see that far, you must first understand where you are standing. Module 2. The humility of learning. The quote, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." We often feel the crushing pressure to be original. We think we have to be the first to do something to be valuable. Newton, arguably the greatest mind in history, disagreed. He saw himself as a collaborator with the past. If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed by a new project, stop trying to be a lonely genius. Read the masters. Study the foundations. Success isn't about creating something from nothing. It's about adding your brick to a wall that's been building for centuries. The transition. Once you find your footing, you must find your stillness. Module 3. The ocean of the unknown. The quote, "I do not know what I may appear to the world, but to myself I seem to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore, whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me." The more we know, the more we realize what we don't. Newton's greatest strength was his curiosity, the boy on the seashore. When you approach your work with the ego of an expert, you become rigid. You fear making mistakes. But when you approach life as a child exploring a vast ocean, the pressure vanishes. Every failure becomes just another pebble found on the beach. Stay curious. Stay small. Let the vastness of what you don't know inspire you, rather than intimidate you. The transition. To navigate that ocean, however, requires a specific kind of mental filter. Module 4. The path of simplicity. The quote, "Truth is ever to be found in simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things." Are you overcomplicating your life? We often hide our procrastination behind complexity. We create elaborate schedules, buy new apps, and plan for every what if. Newton found the laws of the universe in simple equations. If your mind is a storm of multiplicity and confusion, stop. Strip away the noise. What is the one simple truth of your situation? What is the one most important thing you need to do today? Find the simplicity, and you will find the truth. The transition. But even with simplicity, the mind needs a target. Module 5. The habit of focus. The quote, "I keep the subject constantly before me and wait till the first dawnings open little by little into a full and clear light." This is the secret of the Newtonian mind. Persistence of vision. He didn't wait for inspiration to strike. He kept the subject constantly before him. Most of us give up in the dark. We work for an hour, don't see a result, and assume we've failed. But clarity is a slow dawning. If you want to master a skill or solve a life crisis, you must learn to sit in the twilight. Keep looking at the problem. Don't look away. Eventually, the light will break through. The transition. This persistence, however, must be balanced by an appreciation for the present. Module 6. The weight of quietude. The quote, "Tact is the knack of making a point without making an enemy." Newton's focus wasn't just for math, it was for the human condition. In our rush to be heard, we often become aggressive or blunt, creating friction that slows us down. Newton understood tact. In your pursuit of deep work and self-improvement, don't burn the bridges around you. True power is quiet. It is the ability to move through the world with grace, making your point through the weight of your results rather than the volume of your voice. The conclusion, your gravity. Isaac Newton didn't just give us the laws of gravity. He gave us a blueprint for a disciplined life. He showed us that greatness is not a gift, but a choice to be patient, to be humble, and to keep the subject constantly before us. Today, turn off the noise. Close the extra tabs. Pick one thing. Sit with it. Let your own patient thought begin to change your world. Because once you master your focus, you don't just study the laws of the universe, you start to write your own.